Well, this is the long-awaited rival of the second series of the Vortex show. It would not be complete if I didn't put them on. Okay, so everybody else out there, put yours on. Okay, we're going to have what I'm going to call the Vortex Chronicles. Move that camera back. I'm bumping into my sign making machine. You know, here we find ourselves in this world of shit, basically. And, well, you know, I got to thinking about it and I said, finally, after all this time, I'm going to try to help do something about it. So, you know, we can all sit out here and bitch about all the problems that are going on, but, you know, unless we come up with solutions and start applying them, then it really does nothing at all to bitch about all the stuff that's going on. Because as long as we're just sitting back complaining about what's going on, well, nothing's being done about it. So on that one, I gotta have me a little sip of some whiskey. So this is a Mountain Dew, actually, because now I'm fixing to get serious. And maybe you would want to have you a shot as well, because what I'm fixing to say is going to sober you up, so you might as well be ready for Mr. Brian here to get down to brass tacks. I mean, that's what we're really talking about, okay? And the thing is, you know, you have several different types of people in the good old United States of America. It's spread across the board, but they all pretty much can be put in the categories of different types of people. But, you know, I think there's really basically, it all boils down to just two, though. People who want to sit around and complain about what's going on and talk about it all day long, and there's the ones that do something about it in a positive manner. Because really the secret to our good old US of A is, well, we as a people still have a little bit of power. I mean, we're all still here, and you know, most of us have a set core of beliefs that I think we all identify with, like, you know, we don't want anything to happen to our children. We'd like to think that somebody that just happened to come across somebody trying to kidnap a kid would put his own personal life on the line and make sure nothing happened to your son or daughter. So I think we all have core beliefs that we can all identify with. And that goes across all racial lines, all political lines. I mean, do you have genuine care for people that you love, especially your family, people that are close to you? So, in the spirit of that, I want to say we've all been brainwashed by stuff we learned in school. Did they ever teach any of us old guys like me, like, anything about running a business? Now, it's all geared towards working for the other guy, wasn't it? Well, see, that's the problem, see, in this good old United States, because way back in the day, most men worked for themselves, and they were the cobbler or the um, the stone mason, or the guy that worked with the steel and made your horseshoes, or they were all self-made men. And the problem today is that we're not self-made anymore. We were raised to go work for the company store always. Well, that's probably a good thing, because if there wasn't nobody that just needed to do that, then we wouldn't have an economy anyway, would we? So, not everybody is cut out to own their own business, but that is really the key of what needs to happen in America. So I'm going to give a brief breakdown of some simple things you can do to start a business, just off the top of my head, okay? And don't depend on your local economy necessarily, but be creative with your mind. Like what I did when I was younger, I started a window cleaning company. And the materials to start the company, the equipment, was only around $100 for pretty much everything I needed, $120. And that's probably one of the quickest ways that you could go out and make you extra money. And it takes a long time sometimes to accumulate the accounts. It may take years for you to finally get enough to where it's supplying fairly decent paycheck coming in every week. But with time, yes, that can happen. And then there's something I did too, is I put a sign out in my yard and said, I'll detail your car and take you to work and come get you and bring you back to your car, and while you're at work, I'm cleaning your car. Stuff like that. We don't think outside the box like we used to. The United States, that's what we were known for. Okay, the people in this country are some of the smartest individuals in the entire world, and I believe we're all here in the same spot for a reason. So start gearing your mind towards being creative with, I once thought about going to clean gravestones for people, and older folks that have brothers there, that they might like to do that, because it's in respect to their brother, so everybody can see, oh, I got to clean this gravestone out here in the cemetery or something. So some people will pay for respect. So you have to quit putting up the walls all around you that says you can't do something, because we are very resourceful people, and we can come out of this, even though it's trying to be destroyed right in your hands. So I will tell you my email address. It is Watchman, Tennessee, Watchman 97, Tennessee, actually. Watchman, TN for Tennessee, 97 at gmail.com. And what I'm trying to do is create an organization that will generate ideas and sometimes the financial means to do this. So it's almost kind of like a Shark Tank idea, but we're not so much the sharks. So yep, maybe we can get the swimming and really figure our way out of this thing. So I've been doing it for a while myself, so what I'd like to say to you is, no matter what happens, you ultimately decide your destiny. You are in control of your destiny. You don't have to stay where you're at. Sometimes you have to you're willing to make a move before you're going to see anything happen on a large scale. So, this is my first segment, and there will be more to come. Thank you for listening to the Vortex Show. Good night.